Okay, so welcome to another deep dive. Today, we're tackling a story that, well, it kind of feels ripped from the headlines, even though it's ancient.
Uh-huh.
Sibling rivalry, jealousy, and murder. It's the story of Habil and Qabil
Yeah.
from Islamic tradition,
Right.
found in the Quran.
Yes.
And we're going deep into an academic text that unpacks its lessons, really tries to understand it in context. Some pretty timeless stuff here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what's so fascinating about this story is, we're talking about Adam and Eve's sons.
Mm.
I mean, right, like the very
The
beginning,
dawn of humanity.
the dawn of humanity. And the text actually mentions that back then, sibling marriage, but from different twin pairs,
Yeah.
was like a common practice.
Whoa, 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 hold on. So, like, you're telling me
Yeah.
if you had a twin,
Yeah,
you couldn't marry your twin, but you had to marry someone else's twin?
right.
What? That's just wild. Can you imagine? What would the societal implications even be?
Right. It's hard for us to even wrap our heads around that.
Come.
But that's the world we're in. And that's actually what sets the stage for this whole conflict, right? So Qabil, he was supposed to marry Habil's twin sister,
Okay.
but he refused. He was like, nope, I want my own twin.
Ah, so that's where it starts.
And that's what sparks this whole divine test.
So, wait, they both had to make a sacrifice to Allah, right?
Exactly. Allah's like, okay, let's see what's going on here. So Habil, he's the shepherd.
Okay.
He offers his best sheep, like prime cut, top of the
Yes.
line. Qabil, on the other hand, he's a farmer, and he brings, well, let's just say some pretty sad-looking crops, like the rejects.
So what do you think the whole the acceptance or rejection of the sacrifice
Right.
symbolizes here?
It's a great question. On the surface, it seems like it's about the quality of the offering,
Mm.
right? Like you bring your best, you show respect. But I think it's deeper than that. It's about their hearts, their intentions. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking Habil, he put thought into it. He was sincere. Habil was just like, whatever, take this.
It's all about the effort. And you know what? The text actually highlights that Allah accepted Habil's sacrifice
Mm,
because it was sincere. He saw the pure intention behind it.
right.
But Qabil, ugh, his offering just reeked of arrogance. And this is where, oh boy, this is where the jealousy just explodes.
You know, it's not even just jealousy, right? It's like resentment. And then it turns into something so destructive.
Absolutely.
He murders his own brother.
He does.
I mean, come on. It's a serious reminder of how fast, how quickly envy can turn dangerous.
It really is. But the story doesn't just stop there. Qabil is suddenly overwhelmed with this remorse, right? He's like, what have I done?
Yeah.
And he doesn't know what to do with the body.
Oh,
And
right.
get this, Allah sends a crow to teach him how to bury it.
A crow. A crow. Wait, that's kind of surprising. Like, what does that even tell us about I don't know, where guidance can come from?
Right. I mean, think about it. Even in the darkest moment, right? Even after this terrible, grave sin, there's still a chance to learn,
Mm-hmm.
a chance for redemption.
Mm-hmm.
The guidance, it might not come in the way we expect.
Yeah.
It might be totally unexpected, but it's there. Now, thinking about this story, this whole idea of jealousy, have you ever, like, felt that pang of envy that just threatens to overwhelm you? And how did you, I don't know, navigate that?
Oh, absolutely. I think we've all been there, right? I mean, seeing someone else succeed or, I don't know, just feeling that twinge of, why not me?
It's so human.
It's so human, yeah. But this story is such a powerful reminder that those feelings, while they're natural, they can be dangerous if we let them, just fester.
That's it. That's the key takeaway. This
Yeah.
story isn't about condemning Qabil. It's about recognizing that we all have the capacity for both,
Yeah,
both good and bad.
totally.
The real challenge is recognizing those feelings early on
Right.
and making a conscious choice.
So powerful, right? This story, I mean, it's ancient, but it just feels so relevant to,
Our lives.
Yeah.
Our lives right now.
it's like it pushes us to really examine our desires,
Exactly.
our emotions, all of it.
Before they control us.
Yeah, before they control us. And I think, the other big takeaway is that actions have consequences.
They do.
Regret, while it's important,
It's part of the process.
it's part of the process, but it doesn't erase the past, right?
Unfortunately not, no.
It challenges us to be so mindful of the choices that we make, even, in the heat of the moment.
Right, right.
So, on that note, I want to leave you with this thought. If you were in Qabil's shoes right after the sacrifice was rejected, what would you have done differently? Would you have been able to, I don't know, control those emotions? Something to think about. Until our next deep dive.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody.
See you next time.